Why you called? What, you gonna ask me to go bowling with you? That ain't why you called either. But listen, before you tell me why you called, though, let me ask you a quick question. There's all that chatter about a birdhouse bandit terrorizing the community, and I don't think there's been a birdhouse bandit anywhere. And I think what has happened is that people just fail to secure their birdhouses properly, and then you get a high wind. That's right, Representative. That's right. I knew you'd see things my way. I did. But it's going to be a waste of money for them to hire a profiler to profile a birdhouse bandit, even if one did exist. It's just birdhouses. Someone reselling birdhouses on the internet, if that's what they're doing. I think maybe there's better uses of public resources. Well, I'm glad you did see it my way, and maybe if just everything with the stars aligned properly, maybe I will be able to contribute to your campaign this time around, because these are tough times right now, and you're feeling our pain, and I'm sorry, you must hurt a lot to feel everyone's pain like that. Well, I could use some good news, and I'd be happy to hear what the reason why you did call me today on this. Your Aunt Renee is on that cruise ship with Nurse Judy and Nurse Judy's cousin. Oh, well, I am glad you called. Hey, this is coincidence. I didn't know anything about that. I am so glad you called. I gotta ask you now, is that really her cousin? Because I know sometimes women, they want to be euphemistic, and they want to keep a relationship discreet. They'll say, well, this is my cousin, when they want to have a relationship that's more than familial. You know what I mean? Looks just like her. Could pass as her twin. Well, she's got herself a beautiful cousin, don't she? Uh-huh. And they ain't spending all the time holed up in their cabin either, huh? They were drinking with some businessmen from Pittsburgh? Well, I didn't know nothing about that. Uh-huh. And drinking Mai Tais, and the businessmen are buying them brandy shooters. Well, that's a lot for anyone to be handling, especially the women of that proportion don't have a lot of excess body fat to absorb all that alcohol. Uh-huh. Well, yeah, they do have their share of body fat. I know Nurse Judy does. She's, I heard it was 11%. I'm not real sure about that. It's, she's not Twiggy. No, she ain't Twiggy. She's got those thighs, big thighs, and she's got the. But if her cousin looks just like her, I bet. I wonder if she got big thighs like Nurse Judy. I wonder about that. Well, your Aunt Renee should be sending us some videos of her vacation. Oh, I know how things are these days. Yeah, you can't miss a beat in public. No. And what's that? She was dancing with some men from Delaware. She and her cousin. And she and her cousin got off the boat while those men played golf. Wow. They went to a local club. Uh-huh. And they danced with some of them island boys. Well, Well, there is. I wonder if that big, strong truck driver spends so much time over her house knows what a wonderful vacation she's having. Oh, well, you know, he is on a script for erectile dysfunction. I don't know if you knew that or not. You didn't know that? Well, yeah, I can tell you he was on one brand and he switched over to another because apparently it wasn't doing him no good. And maybe that's why she went on this vacation with her cousin. I thought maybe, you know, the cousin wasn't really a cousin. Could pass as twins, huh? Wow. Uh-huh. Well, yeah, maybe that erectile dysfunction script didn't work. What's that they say on those car commercials? Your mileage may vary. Yeah, he ain't getting very good mileage from that first brand. Right. Right. His mileage just varied down to nothing. Maybe that's why she took that cruise. Yeah, well, I guess that's the way those island boys dance. Then you want to dance with them island boys, that's the way you're going to dance too. Really? They allow them to sunbathe like that on the boat? Mm-hmm. No, don't go. I know you got to take. Can you call me? Oh, yeah. Thanks, Representative. Well, that's an interesting development, if ever there was one. And what is this? Universal Solutions, Steve Reynolds. Well, yes, sir. I can summarize very briefly for you. This Texas oil man died suddenly, and he didn't have a will, and he didn't have any next of kin that we know about. So we're trying to locate his next of kin to see who inherits his fortune of $2.7 billion. And all we need from you is a major credit card so we can do a genealogical search to see if possibly you're the next of kin. Well, that's just it, sir. I'm not authorized to reveal the deceased last name, but if you can just tell me your name off the record, I can tell you whether or not it's worth your while to pursue this endeavor. What did you say, sir? Chong? Your last name is Chong? Sir, let me just tell you, I can say with 99.9% certainty that you, sir, are the next of kin, and that you could receive your vast fortune of $2.7 billion as early as next Tuesday. Well, all we need from you, sir, Mr. What do we say? Chong. Mr. Chong is a major credit card, and that. No, not Walmart. No, a major. J.C. Penney's. Well, no, sir, Mr. Chang, Mr. Chong. The major credit card, when we say major credit card, that means Visa, MasterCard, Discover, something like that. See, that's major credit card. When we're talking about store cards, that's something completely different. They have to be used within the confines of a store. Uh-huh. Well, Mr. Chung, let me tell you, see, if you... Mr. Chong, let me tell you, you go try purchasing gasoline with your Walmart's card unless you go to a Walmart gas station, it ain't gonna work too good, see. Or if you go try buying new tires with your J.C. Penney card, unless you go to J.C. Penney store, it's not going to work too good. See. Or you go to, say, if you forget your cash, you go to Baskin Robbins and you buy some ice cream and you realize you did forget all your cash, you got to put it on a credit card. Well, you can't use a Sears card for that. You got to use a credit card. See? Oh, you see? Well, you do have a debit card. Well, we can accept debit cards as a slight additional fee for the use of debit cards. We do want to make sure you have sufficient funds in your account, of course, but there will be a slight additional fee. Our genealogical search is very reasonable. Of course, you are all set to receive $2.7 billion next Tuesday, so let's not let this slow you down at all. That's money in the bank right now, and that's right, you are set to receive $2.7 billion, but no, we can't. It's money in the bank, and no, we cannot loan you that money, sir. You are going to have to come up with a major credit card to expedite your genealogical research to prove that you are the next of kin. Mr. Chang, Mr. Chong, let me tell you once more, you're probably the next of kin here, but you know, it is possible that some other Mr. Chong could make the case that he's the next of kin, and then you're going to have a court battle and your funds could be tied up for a long, long time. Oh, you do have a major credit card. But you don't have no daylight on it? Yeah, well, you could do that. You could take some money from your debit card, pay off that credit card, get a little extra line. Well, thanks for revealing that. Well, I'll tell you what you do. You call that representative and you ask for an extension to your credit line. Make it a big extension, like at least $1,000 of your credit line. Then you call us back, and we make sure that we won't give away this $2.7 billion to another Mr. Chong. Okay? All right, you go ahead and do that. Yes, that's right. Thank you. I'll be right back.